magical friends. We're glad to have you joining us here at The Lover of Butterbeer. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you join us in all of our magical fun. As you can tell, I am back from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm in my Harry Potter room, ready to show you all the exciting things that I bought on my holiday. I was trying really hard not to buy anything. Usually, when I go on holidays, I don't find a lot of Harry Potter stuff unless I'm going on an actual Harry Potter themed holiday. This one was not, it was just a family get-together, but I ended up finding quite a few cool Harry Potter things, and that means I don't have quite as much money as I was hoping I would have saved up for London, but I was able to get a few of the items in Arizona instead of London, which with the dollar exchange, it actually ended up to be cheaper to buy them in Arizona, and I figured it was probably for the best because a 3-hour flight home from Arizona is much better than a 13-hour flight from London. And when you see what I bought, you will understand why I thought it was better to get it a little closer to home. I ended up getting a few things from Hot Topic that I pre-ordered. I also got just a couple little things at Target. I didn't get anything at Lunchbox because at that point I had already spent way more than I had planned on, and I thought it was for the best if I just stopped. But I did film all the cool things that they have, so you will be able to see that in one of my upcoming videos. Where I spent most of my money was Barnes & Noble, which I love Barnes & Noble. I've mentioned it before on here. I wish we had them in Canada. They are a wonderful store. I gave you a quick tour in one of my previous videos. I will add a link to it at the end of this one, and it showed all of the neat stuff that they had. But let's get to it. There's quite a lot down there. I should really add up how much I spent, but I don't really want to know what the total became. Oops. Let's see what I got. First, we have the bag from Hot Topic, Target, Barnes & Noble, and the one item that they didn't have a bag large enough to fit in. Anybody can guess what's in this? It's not hard. I'm sure some of you will know right away, but I'm going to open it last. It's one of my favorites. The stuff I found at Target. Harry Potter socks. I'm not sure if you guys have tried the socks that they carry at Target. I love them. They are wonderful. I've had different character designs, and these ones seem to be the new ones. We have Harry, we have Hedwig, we have Glasses, I think that's Malfoy, Platform 9 3/4, and Hermione. For some reason, Hermione's hair is more red, the orange. She looks a bit like Ron, but definitely is Hermione. These, I believe, were $9 or $9.99. I like them. They're very comfy socks, and they don't fall down, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. Really like them. The other items that I got a little destroyed, and I had to make a choice because some of the things that I bought were quite large and I got them to all fit in my carry-on, but by the time I got all of the big things in my suitcase, my Spin Masters would not fit. So I put them in my suitcase under the plane. That was a mistake. As you can see, Hermione did not fare very well. I was not planning on taking these out of their boxes, but I think Hermione has another idea about that. She's already pretty much out, so in a second we will open her. Harry fared a lot better. He is still in his package, which means I will not open him. He looks very cute. I like the Spin Master Magical Minis. I'm not a big fan of the full-size doll. I'm not sure what it is about them. I don't like them as much, but these ones, the minis, are adorable, and I wish they'd had more. All they had was Harry and Hermione. I went to, I think, 4 or 5 different Targets, and they only had these two. They were on clearance for some reason for $2.50. They must be getting in the new ones because I know that Spin Master has released a collection of new characters that they will be putting out, but Those were the only two I was able to find. So for my Target finds, we have the 2 Spin Masters and we have the Harry Potter socks. We will put these 2 off to the side and we will open up Hermione and see what she looks like. I really wish this hadn't got destroyed, but I made a choice and she did not fare well with my choice. But you will see why I didn't want to put the other things underneath. For $2.50, I figured I would take a chance. I don't know what they did to my bag, but at least I got my bag. I know a lot of people are having a lot of baggage issues right now, and I'm kind of scared for when we go to London. I really want to go shopping, but now I'm scared that they're going to lose my bag, or they might not even have a flight. Oh, she's actually quite soft. I didn't think she would be. I thought she'd be more of a hard doll. I have not had any of the Spin Master dolls before. And she's like, her legs and body are stiff and they bend. You can see here. Her robe is rubbery, so it feels more realistic. Does she stand up on her own? Yes, she does. She's quite cute. For $2.50, it was well worth it. They had a few other Harry Potter things that were on clearance, but like I said, I was running out of room, and these ones were small, so I thought she would be good. Add her to my shelf somewhere behind us. Maybe we'll put her beside the Durmstrang ship, have her stand up. We'll find her a spot. Okay, so that is what I got at Target. Next, we will open the Hot Topic bag. This is what I pre-ordered from Hot Topic, and I was worried that I wasn't going to get it because online it said 3 to 5 business days, and it ended up coming on the 9th day, which was the day before we left. And of course, they didn't have what I had ordered in store because I went and checked, and they didn't have much of a selection in store for Harry Potter stuff, actually. But I'm glad I ordered this because it is very cute. The first thing I got was the Harry Potter Day Planner. It is adorable. There is the Flying Ford Angula, the Hogwarts Express, a little potions bottle, books, some letters, a ticket. I believe it was on sale for $6. Regularly priced, it was $11.99. It says here on the back. There is the sample page. If your Hot Topic has these in, I highly recommend getting them. I believe it comes with 50 pages, and they are all just as cute. I think it was well worth the $6. It's so cute. I'm not sure if I even want to use it, but I will put it beside my phone upstairs. The last thing I got at Hot Topic was a puzzle. This one was also on sale. I think it was $8 or $9. Regularly priced, it was $14.90. I ordered all my stuff on the 4th of July sale that they had, and so they had quite a decent percentage off. But if you watch, I'm sure you can find other sales. This one, you didn't know who you were going to get. There was 3 options. It was Snape, Harry, and I can't remember. There was a 3rd option, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I've looked at a lot of Harry Potter stuff lately while we were away. But I ended up getting Snape. Is a 200-piece puzzle. It measures 9 inches by 11 inches. I love doing puzzles. If you haven't gathered by all of my 3D puzzles behind me, that's what I do in my spare time. I don't have a lot of spare time, so they do take me quite a while to finish, but I have a coffee table upstairs and I just lay them out, and whenever I have a spare minute, I just work on them a little bit. It comes in a little potion bottle, and it's got the cork on top. This is very cute. So, what I got at Hot Topic, well worth it. I think with the exchange it came to $20, so not too bad. Last but definitely not least, items that I got at Barnes and Noble. If I'm being quite honest, Barnes and Noble had so much stuff, I didn't even know where to begin. There was a few things that were on my list that I wanted to get in London, and when I happened to see them at Barnes and Noble, I worked out what the exchange was, and it was definitely worth getting it in Arizona instead of getting it in London. Let alone the fact it is so much easier. I had a bit of extra space, and so I just brought it home on that shorter flight. Was well worth it. As you know, I like reading and I love writing, and so when we go to London, I want to keep a journal of everything that we do while we're there, all the things we see, and all the Harry Potter stuff. I find it really hard to find Harry Potter themed things here, And so I was just gonna get a regular journal, but much to my surprise, when I walked in there, I found a Harry Potter journal. I have not seen this one before anywhere. It was $13.99. It's probably a little bit bigger than what I would have needed for my trip. The front page is the same as the cover. So we have Harry and Ron and the train, the castle, the Whomping Willow in the corner, and they're flying along in the car. In the corner there's a little magic dust, and the pages have nice blue color on the edge that match. And to keep everything nice and closed, we have the elastic strap. I'm very happy with this. I can't wait to take it when we go on our trip. Next, I also bought a chocolate frog. Hadn't been planning on buying a chocolate frog. Hadn't seen these up until about a week ago when someone I follow on Instagram had posted their chocolate frog. And it is super cute, guys. Open that up in a second once we have a look in the bag here. And the other thing that I bought, this I have been looking for a very long time. I believe they had made them before and then stopped carrying them, and now they've brought them back. I've not seen these in Canada. If I am correct, I don't believe that you can ship stuff from the Noble collection to Canada. You have to bring it across the border. They don't like to mail here. Kind of a nightmare. So I tend to get my Noble collection stuff when we're in the States, but I have not seen this before, and I was so excited when I saw it. I have wanted Hermione's purse since I saw the movie. I love the purse. If the purse worked, it would be even better, but it is so cute. It looks exactly like Hermione's bag. So, as you can see, these things took up a decent chunk of real estate in my carry-on. That is why poor Hermione's box got destroyed. Open up the purse and take a closer look. I believe this one was $49 American. I noticed one thing on here that I thought was a bit odd. It says, as seen in Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. But as we know, Hermione has her bag right at the beginning of Part 1. The picture on the back is from Part 1, but they say it's from Part 2. It is also in Part 2, but it was in Part 1 as well. So we're going to carefully take this out here. Decide how I want to display this. I'm not sure. The tassel is so cute. It comes with the little Noble book telling you about all the other things that they offer. So there's wands, the Hogwarts castle, more wands, my time turner necklace that I've had for a few years now, the Marauders map, which I also have upstairs in my bedroom, Dumbledore's Army's wand, Professor Slughorn glass is another one of the things that I would really like to find. I have not seen that anywhere yet. The train is also quite neat. It's bookends, and there's Dobby. Then we have some plushies. I saw this chocolate frog pillow at Target, but I did not have room to bring that home. And there's the journals. They also had those at Barnes & Noble. You can get them in your house themed colors. And there's some bookmarks. Harry's wand that lights up. The chocolate frog, which I bought. Hagrid's lantern. I have a mini version of that. This one was quite a bit larger than the one I have. They had the Harry Potter chess, and they have lots of other things that they carry that are not Harry Potter related in there. Inside, they just have some stuffing. This is cute. The bottom has got a little bit of hard, probably cardboard in there, I think. The stitching on here is wonderful. All the little beadwork. It looks just like it's straight out of the movie. I am so happy with this. I've wanted this for so long. This probably won't go in my collection down here. It'll probably be upstairs in my bedroom as well. Maybe I'll bring it down on days when I do filming. The bag itself is quite a decent size, I would think. Looks quite big. It's got the little drawstring so you can open it up. Opens up quite large. You can see the bottom. Just remove all the tissue paper. Yes, it's quite a big bag. Quite a lot in it. Not that I'd actually want to use this for anything. I'd be too scared that I would wreck it. But then you just give it a nice little cinch up. And there you have it, Hermione's purse. Definitely worth it. This one and this one were probably my favorite. Next, we're gonna open up our chocolate frog. Okay. We have a lot of packing in this guy. So we have our top piece. We have our, oh, I thought he would be hard. He's rubbery and sticky. He looks and feels like a real chocolate frog. You're half expecting him to jump up. Oh, he's so cute. And of course, your chocolate frog would not be complete without your chocolate frog card. I have gotten Albus Dumbledore. It's a little hologram. And the bottom of the package here, oh, it's kind of stuck in there. There we go. So your frog fits in there perfectly. And then you've got your little lid. And he sits in there. Just like a chocolate frog that you would get off the trolley. I am more than impressed with this. I can't get over the consistency of the frog, just like you would think. Feel, just waiting for it to hop and spring out the window. Oh, his little toes. This one, I don't think it was very much. I think it was only $13 if I am remembering correctly. Sorry, $14.99. And it is important to remember, you cannot eat this chocolate frog. It is not real. It tells you this on the box. As tempting as it is, and as cute as he is, don't eat him. Not real chocolate. Also, not a magical frog that will hop away. But for a replica, I don't think they could have done any better. It is so adorable. Albus Dumbledore, currently headmaster of Hogwarts, considered by many the greatest wizard of modern times. Dumbledore is particularly famous for his defeat of the dark wizard Grindelwald in 1945 for the discovery of the 12 uses of dragon's blood and his work on the alchemy with his partner Nicholas Flamel. Professor Dumbledore enjoys chamber music and 10-pin bowling. Last but not least, the hardest thing that I had to get home. It did not fit in my suitcase. It did not fit in my backpack. It didn't fit in the overhead bins on the second plane that I was on because it was too large. It barely fit underneath the two seats. It doesn't look that big, but when you are on a tiny plane, it was not doing well. Larger jet, the first that I took, and then we had to catch a connecting flight, and that plane was a lot smaller. And I had a very hard time getting this in. It just fit. It was the width of the two seats underneath. But we got it home. The box got a little bit scuffed, but it made it. Are you ready to see what I got? I wasn't planning on buying this. I have not seen these anywhere except on YouTube. I am so excited. Yep, I did it. I bought Hagrid's wand, aka the pink umbrella. I've been wanting to open this since I bought it, but figured it'd be safer to bring it home packed, and then I could do my unboxing with you guys. I've seen videos on YouTube. This thing looks pretty cool. Let's have a look for ourselves. It comes in a massive wand box. When I went through customs at the airport, I had a couple people asking me what it was, and they thought it was pretty cool. They were actually more interested in this than anything else, which I found odd, but I don't blame them. It's so awesome. And so on the back here, we've got Harry Potter, the Noble Collection. Let's take a look inside. hold it in place. Yeah. I love the handle. It looks more like a wand. So the packing was pretty good. Was in there pretty stable. Nothing moved around too much while we were traveling. We had got stuck and our flight was canceled, and so we got put up in a hotel, and then we had to catch our next flight the next day. So this umbrella had quite the journey. Let's take it out of the plastic wrap here. The detail in the handle is just perfect. It looks like a wand. It's got your wood coloring, wand handle into the umbrella. Part of me just wants to over the fireplace and go poof, poof. Too bad it doesn't work. Okay, let's give it an open here. Have a look and see what it looks like. It's got a little button and latch, just like Hagrid's did. It says that it is a functioning umbrella. We're gonna pretend this is not bad luck because I really want to see what it looks like open. This was well worth the pain it was to get it home. I think it is wonderful. It says it's a functioning umbrella, but I really don't think I would ever use it as one because I would be too scared that it would get wrecked. But as you can see here, it looks just like Hagrid's umbrella. I've often wondered who put his broken wand in the umbrella for him. Did he do it himself? Did Dumbledore help him? How did he get the umbrella? And for such a large giant of a man, he has such a tiny umbrella. I feel like for me, this umbrella is fine, but for Hagrid, this thing would be pretty tiny. But definitely worth going to Barnes & Noble and getting yourself Hagrid's umbrella. It was $59 American, and it is worth every penny. Take a quick look at everything that I got. I definitely spent more than I had hoped, but I do not regret it for a second. I love the items that I got, and I'm so excited to be adding them to my collection. I can't wait to find them a home, either down here with some of my Harry Potter things or up in my house. They are beyond expectations. The Noble collection never disappoints. I love their items. The quality is just top notch. They look like they have stepped right out of the movie and into my house. I love everything that I bought here. You can find them all yourself. I will add links to the bottom in the comment section so you can get your very own items. It was a wonderful trip with my family, visiting everybody in Phoenix. I had so much fun shopping. I can't wait to go to the store in London to see what items I will find there. I know a lot of people like to shop online. I'm not a big online shopper. I like to see the items before I buy them, which isn't good because sometimes when I see the items, I have really bad self-control about not buying them. This is good. I hadn't bought anything major that was Harry Potter related in quite a while, so it's okay. But we'll see what else I find when I go to London. I will be doing a countdown on my Instagram channel if you want to follow. I cannot wait to see all the Harry Potter items to go shopping, and I cannot wait to go to the making of Harry Potter at Warner Brothers. I still can't believe that I am going there. Maybe it'll sink in once I walk through the doors of the Great Hall, but right now, still mind-blowing. I don't know how I won. I'm so thankful for Warner Brothers for choosing me. I can't wait. But I hope you enjoyed my unboxing of everything that I bought in Phoenix, Arizona. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a magical day.